guys, thanks for checking out this guitar lesson for Hoax by Taylor Swift. This is off of her new album Folklore, which I did lessons for pretty much every song on the album. But yeah, you can find all the songs on this playlist, which I have linked in the description, and it's also at the end of the video. So yeah, let's go through it. First off, the capo is on the 1st fret, and then there are a couple chords you need to know. The first chord is A minor, and you play that with middle finger on the 2nd fret of D, ring on the 2nd of G, and index on the 1st of B. The next chord is G. You play that with middle finger on the 3rd fret of low E, index on the 2nd fret of A, ring on the 3rd fret of B, and pinky on the 3rd fret of high E. The next chord is C, and you play that with ring finger on the 3rd fret of A, middle finger on the 2nd fret of D, and index on the 1st fret of B. And the next chord is D, and you play that with index finger on the 2nd fret of G, ring on the 3rd fret of B, and middle finger on the 2nd fret of high E. Alright, so those are the chords for the verse. There are a couple more for the chorus, first one being E minor. And you play that with middle finger on the 2nd fret of A, ring on the 2nd of D. And then the next one for the chorus is D/F sharp, which is kind of a variation of D, where you have the lowest note being F sharp. So you put your index finger on the 2nd fret of low E, middle finger on the 2nd fret of G, and then you have your ring finger on the 3rd fret of B and pinky on the 3rd fret of high E. So yeah, those are all the chords for the whole song. So let's get into the strumming pattern. Strumming pattern, it's the same as most of the album. It's just a downstroke on every beat, so on every quarter note. So 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and so on. Alright, so you know the strumming pattern, you know the chords. Let's just run through the song. My only one, my smoking gun, my eclipse sun, this has broken me down. Stood on the cliffside screaming, give me a reason. Your faithless love's the only hoax I believe in. My only one, my kingdom come undone. My broken drum, you have beats in my heart. Alright, so really the way it goes is that those verse chords I played at the beginning, that's kind of prevalent throughout most of the song. That's most of the song, really. And then you have the chorus chords, just hoax I believe in. And then that last part, that bridge, is just a small part before you get to the ending. So yeah, I hope that all makes a lot of sense. If you have any more questions about the song, or just in general, now that I'm done the album, if you have any more questions for me, please leave them down below. I'll be happy to answer them. And yeah, check out the playlist for all the folklore lessons I did. And of course, make sure to subscribe, because I do lessons all the time, about once per week, usually. I did 16 this week, because of folklore. But yeah, I hope you stick around. I do a lot of lessons, we have originals, we do covers, we have a lot of fun on this channel. Thanks for watching.